Hello student, welcome in political science class. Student, in this video we will discuss the election procedure steps in India. Students, after independence, how democracy will strong. The maker of constitution had made the parliamentary democracy in India, where nation will govern by the elected government, and that time they had made two-tier government, central level and state level. Today when Panchayati Raj Act came, that there are three tiers of the government: central level government, state level government and the Panchayati government. We will discuss in this video about the procedures, steps, the election in India. Students, according to the Indian Constitution, the Representation of the People Act 1951 gives the details of the election procedure in India. Students, the Representation of the People Act 1951 passed by the Indian Parliament, and this act gives all details and knowledge about the election procedures in India. According to this act, the first step of the election procedure, number first, the delineation of the constituencies. Election Commission have responsibility with the help of the local administration to decide how many constituency will be in the election for the parliamentary constituency and the legislative constituency. There are two types of constituency made by the Indian Constitution, and Election Commission have responsibility to decide the boundary, population, etc. with the help of the local administration. There are two type constituency. The parliamentary constituency means the Lok Sabha constituency, and second, legislative constituency means Vidhan Sabha constituency. The parliamentary constituency represents one constituency, one representative, and legislative constituency represents one legislature constituency will represent the one MLA, means member of the legislative assembly. Okay, so it is the first step or the first procedure of election in India to settle the constituency. Second, the preparation of the electoral roll. Students, during time of election, when election will come close time, then the all machineries, district level, commissionary level, village level, block level, tahsil level, these government officers works as the officers of the election commission, because the Indian Parliament and this act also, the constitution had not formed any new officers for the functions of the election commission. Very clear commitment provided the Indian Constitution. During time of election, all machineries, those who were working under the governments during time of election commission, they will work as the election commission officers like DM, commissioner, SDM, Tahsildar, Lekhpal, etc., SSP, DSP, IG, DIG, DGP, they will work as the officers of the election commission. So under them they make the electoral rolls. Electoral rolls means the voting list, how many people will cast vote in this election, that describes the electoral rolls. The second procedure or second step of the election in India is the preparation of the electoral roll, and third step, third procedure, the declaration of the election dates. The election commission, the chief election commissioner under two election commissioners will decide with the discussion of the current government and the report of the chief officers like Chief Secretary of State, DGP and other officers before discuss, and they will fix the date of the election. So it is the third step, the declaration of the election dates. It will decide by the election commission under the reports of the various levels of the officers in India. And number fourth step, appointment of the election staff. During time of election, all staff will work under the election commission, and election commission will appoint them as the election officers, and without any doubt, without any confusion, all workers of the Indian governments will work and follow the order of the election commission. They can't deny it, I will work now, I will not work under the election commission. So it is the fourth step, appointment of the election staff. And fifth step, setting up the polling booths. Polling booths is the main place where voter will cast the vote. So how many polling stations will decide, it will also fixed by the election commission under the reports of the bureaucrats, officers. So it is the fifth step and the procedure of the election in India, setting up the polling booths. And sixth step, filing the nomination. It is the important step of the election commission in India. During time of election, filing of the nomination. Candidates will file the nomination in front of the district level or the tahsil level. Election commission officers appointed by the election commission, the candidates will file the nomination. And seventh step, scrutiny of the nomination paper. It is very important, students. Scrutiny means the officers will check all documents, those filed by the candidate, they are proper or they are right according the constitution, according the functions and orders, various orders of the Supreme Court and High Courts, and various decision of the election commission. So scrutiny is the very crucial and important steps of the election in India, and officers will check all paper, all documents of the candidate. And the step number 8th, withdrawal of the nomination. Election commission gives a date. If any candidate does not like to contest in the election, they can withdraw the nomination. So it is the 8th step, withdraw of the nomination. And 10th, election campaign. Election campaign is famous all over world. In India also, the candidate going town wise, village wise, door to door, and they are giving the views why I am the contesting in election, I shall provide lot of facilities, etc. So campaign is the famous procedure of the election commission. And the 10th step, polling or the voting. It is the importance. When voters will go on the polling station and they will cast the vote, that is the 10th steps of the procedure of the election commission, that knows polling or the voting. And 11th step of the election commission, counting of vote and the declaration of result. After polling, after 3 or 4 or 10 days, it will decide by the election commission. No can raise question any decision of the election commission, because election commission is the constitutional institution, works the formation of the new governments. So no can raise question. If you have proper evidence, then you can go demand for justice in the high courts and supreme courts, and high courts and supreme courts will hear, take knowledge, your allegation against the election commission is right, proper, good or not, and then the election commission against high courts and supreme court will take any decision. Otherwise courts, presidents, prime ministers and any other person cannot interfere in the works of the election, because if election will break, then the in time formation of new government will break and it will be not good for the nation and progress. So step number 12, submission of the accounts relating to the election. Election commission has fixed the money, how many money the Lok Sabha and the Vidhan Sabha can spend. According the new idea guidelines of the election commission, the Lok Sabha candidate, one candidate can spend the 70 lakhs money, and every expansion of the money will inform the election commission. The candidate must to open account in the any national or centralized bank and report the election commission, and this account will watch by the election commission, and candidate cannot spend more than 70 lakhs for the Lok Sabha election. If cross and election commission got proper evidence and after election you are winner of the election commission can dismiss your winning candidate of the constituency. And for Vidhan Sabha 28 lakhs, so 70 lakhs for Lok Sabha, 28 lakhs for the Vidhan Sabha. It is the money expansion limitation by the election commission. And the last step of the election procedure in India, it is the 12th step, it is the election petition. If any person is unsatisfied of the election result or the counting or the polling, after declaration person can go in High Court and Supreme Court or the local level courts, district courts, to demand the justice. The practice of the candidate and the practice of the election commission is favored of any particular candidate. So for the election petition, after the declaration, any candidate can go in the judiciary to demand for the justice. So student, I have explained the procedures steps of the election commission in India. Okay students, thanks.